Right. Hello, leaders. My name's Ella Tyler, and I'm the co-founder of Lead 5050. And we thought as a group, Lead 5050, it would be really good if we could start asking women business owners or women leaders who are in positions of authority and leadership, how they're coping in these amazing times. And we also thought it would be a good idea not to link people from different industries, because we're all about supporting and inspiring. And if we can hear what other women are doing and how they're coping in this in these unprecedented times, we might be able to be inspired ourselves. So the first person I'm going to ask, I've got three questions, just a short three questions that we're going to ask these women. And the first person I'm going to ask is our very own Leanne Lineker. So Leanne, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi Ella, thanks for that. So my name's Leanne. I own and run an English language school and sixth form college in Liverpool in the northwest of England. I started the business with my sister 16 years ago, and we've had lots of interesting times over the years, lots of ups, a couple of downs, but nothing like this. It's just been phenomenal, a roller coaster, and we are, as everybody is, just trying to get by as best we can.
Yeah, 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 incredible. So my first question, I've got three questions here on my phone, and the first one is, what's the one thing you've done to manage this crisis that you're most proud of?
Okay, I think the thing I would say that's had the biggest impact that I'm most proud of is acting quickly and realizing that um, our school was going to get shut down. It was just a matter of time. We'd seen it happen. It came out of the blue, really, for our friends with schools in Ireland. And when their schools were told to close, we were told that that wasn't going to happen here in the UK. Um, However, we started putting plans in place just in case. And those 2 weeks that it took from then to actually closing were absolutely it had a massive impact, really, because we had time to consult the teachers who were going to have to deliver the online lessons. The teachers themselves could do research into what platforms they were going to use. They could help each other out, they could test it. We had lots of meetings with the students so that they knew what was going to happen. So it felt like it was a collaborative team decision that we were doing in consultation with our partners, with students. They had time to tell people that mattered to them what was going on, to go home if they need, if they preferred as well. So instead of feeling like a top-down decision, it's something that we all worked on together. And I think psychologically that really helped as well. I mean, people were still worried and panicked by it, but at least it gave us some time. So yeah, I think acting quickly
Mm.
and, and getting buy-in from the team has really
So,
helped us.
so they didn't feel like it had been something that had just been thrust upon them, even though it has been thrust upon the whole world. But you bought some time by being open and collaborative.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. The next question is: do you think this crisis has changed you and your way of working in a significant long term way?
Good question. Yeah, I think it has actually. One of the main things is this remote working. We've been asked several times over the years by different people if they could work remotely, and I've never been particularly keen on the idea. I think one of the reasons is that we're a school, and I think the staff being in the school contribute to the atmosphere, and it's important for the students to get to know the team as well. They become part of the Lila family. And I think I thought you wouldn't get as much done as well, but yeah, I was wrong. You do. You can be very productive, just as productive, if not more. You can structure your day in a way that works for you as well. Um, some people are early risers. Some people get a lot, prefer to work on an evening, and it does work. You can get a lot done over Zoom and WebEx, different platforms. So I'd consider that.
I
I
think
think,
it's going to change everyone, isn't it? Thinking
yeah, yeah.
and
And I
make
think it's a lot kinder on the environment as well. We're not all driving into work or getting the bus into work every day. And that's nice to see. And I think that's something we're going to have to take into consideration as well.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about it for years, but no one's actually done it, and now we're forced to do it. It's like, oh, okay, it does actually work.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, brilliant. And then finally, who do you admire as a female leader?
Wow. There are so many. The first one that springs to mind is Michelle Obama. I absolutely love her. I think she came from a normal, humble background. She's worked hard all the way through school, all the way through college and university, and it's paid off for her. She's a very classy lady. She's extremely intelligent. She approaches everything with an open heart and mind. And she's
Yeah,
a
she's
fantastic
amazing.
role model.
I love it when she said, and when they go low, we go high.
Yeah, yeah. I've
So
got
tempting. It's so tempting to go
goosebumps.
low.
When you said that, it gives me goosebumps.
Yeah, it's so tempting to go low if someone else is doing it, isn't it? But no, no, I do have to remind myself of that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, lovely to speak to you. So the three things that I would say, so we've talked about, you think being decisive and collaborative is a really good thing in a crisis. You think you're gonna, change your ways, you're going to be more open-minded to working at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And you're a big fan of Michelle O, and who isn't?
Absolutely. Ella, it's been really lovely. Thanks for inviting me to do this.
You're welcome.
I can't wait to see the other leaders and hear how they've responded as well. I'm looking forward to the next in the series.
Yeah. Okay. Well, bye, leaders.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Bye.